Yes, today is still Friday, September the 20th at 11:46 in the noontime. Yes, I repeatedly ask that you stay out of my face and your propaganda clippings, and do not send your spirit into my apartment. Do everything in writing, you know. And President Joe Biden, I don't want you to leave the office until you give me a refund from NATO or a letter that you gave the money from my household, because ain't nobody gonna spend money from my household and smart mouth me, you know. And like I told you in other video, Barack Obama only jumped up and set a date for the troops to come home. I brought those troops home. Now, you could choose in this world what you want to be comfortable with. If you want to be comfortable with somebody lying to you, killing you, and swearing you to false pretended wars, then that's fine. But I no longer want to fund your darkness. You know, I no longer want to respect people who want to be disrespected. You know, and I don't want you put before me. So I got a real problem with that this morning. You know that Vice President Kamala Harris, President Joe Biden, sent for a government. You don't know the difference between before and after. I come first. You know, I don't want people who hate me without a cause, and the soldiers who want to respect the foe and curse the friend, you know. So, no, don't put anybody before me, please. Give me what I asked for. You know, I want 500 trillion. I want that 1 billion, 400 million that was in Cash App. I don't need NATO's protection. God protects me. If anybody catch me and gun me down, you know, we are in the tribulation period anyway. He really don't want this bloody mess down here to be extended. You know, I stood his way. Just like he told the Supreme Court and everybody who went up there, and the way I taught you get up there, he told you, I told her to come home, meaning get out my way. So don't think that you're going to get elected for president and hate my talk, my walk, you know, and put me in jail. Don't think you're going to lock me up for hate crime after you, Mr. Pritzner, provoked me. And I think you did this mess here with the cadaver dogs the other day and state police all over the place. You know, I can sense in my spirit. You know, like I said, they went to one apartment, but they were saying, well, she said something about Kamala Harris. Well, I got you. I got you. So I don't want you in my face and no propaganda clipping. I don't want you sending your spirit into my apartment. Nobody. Do everything in writing, and I will fight you back. You know, you're more afraid of me than you think I am of you. I will turn you, state and federal government folk, upside down. You know, I'm not your human specimen for sale. Or whatever God said he's going to do to you, that's him. I'm not God. You know, I might be highly favored by him, but if you want to connect me one like that, we can have it that way too. You do things the way I ask you to, you know, and I'm asking you to sort out your crimes as I see what's right for me, what satisfies me, not the people. You don't put the people in front of me, no matter what their needs are, because truthfully, they really don't have a future to spend any money unless I extend it. Anytime your creator tell you, I told her to come home, you are a done deal already. So I'm highly upset with you putting people in front of me, paying them out. You know, people are below me. They are less. They're not my authority. They're not equal to me, no matter what your job title is, president, vice president, whatever. You're not my equal. All right. So I don't appreciate extending a day to you to put anybody in front of me. You know. So do things my way. Put me first. And I don't want anything less than 500 trillion, 1 billion, 400 million, unless it's a deposit. You know, and the next is coming tomorrow or soon. You know, I don't appreciate waking up struggling to get this or that, you know, or not having this or that. No, I that's not appreciated. You're going to do things my way. And again, I don't believe in any state, federal government, president, vice president, sitting watching crime, gloating over it, profiting from it, pimping my household. And they're going to say, well, when I get elected, I'm going to put you in jail. No, you're not. You know, you're going to do things my way, or you're going into the center of the earth. That's all to it. Yeah. I wear God's signature. All three. Not you. And your federal job title, we created it. Not you. And people are nothing more than breeders. And no breeders have the right to stand together in unity of strength and force iniquity or the breaking of a decent law. That's where you're going. You're going into the center of the earth. And I wish the day you ever put any dogs on me or bullet hole in this body, the results will be the same. You understand? Stay out my face with your propaganda clippings, because I don't appreciate it. You want to contact me, do it in writing. Do it over this internet. Text me. That's what it's for. You know? See, because they can say anything. Well, she threatened me. No, you got in my face with your propaganda clipping. You sent your spirit into my house, and you threatened me. So when I speak on it outwardly, everybody hear me, but not you. You get in my face again with your propaganda clippings without audio. And I'm going to see what I can do to go before the Father, have your spirit pulled out of your body. It's already happening. But it's on a slow gig, and I don't like a slow gig. I want your spirit pulled out your body right now. I want you bound and gagged in hell. When I say step in the face, I mean step in the face. Don't talk to me about anything other than when my money is going to arrive. And how fast can you terminate people out of my privacy? You know, you ain't won nothing against my household. You ain't won nothing but a foolish moment against yourself. A dangerous moment against yourself. And another thing I wanted to say, while you governors and past presidents, and everything said and watched this, including the people, you did more damage to yourself, thinking you wasted my years, wasted my life, what you did, but simultaneously, you wasted your eternal well-being. I'm going to pass judgment on that. All right? Oh, you don't believe it? I don't care about your unbelief. I am. God told you to see me. And it ain't gonna be no yes if I don't want it to be. You understand? So while you wasting and pocketing money and giving it to the migrants and stuff, you don't give them anything other than what I set aside for them. I set 500 trillion, 1 billion, 400 million for me. A 90 billion is 1,000 trillions, and you take the rest. And you repair the countries that Bush Jr. destroyed. You give 2 trillion to Iraq, 2 trillion to Syria, 2 trillion to Libya and Tunisia. And Venezuela, I really ain't got no business over here. Venezuela wasn't a country that, the Venezuelan migrants, that wasn't a country that Bush Jr. destroyed. He destroyed mostly Indians, not Puerto Ricans. You know, they really don't have no business over here. But because the misconduct of the U.S. government ignited war that touched them, and touched Turkey and other places, you know, they didn't get the most damage. The most damage went to Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, and Tunisia, those countries. So I want them paid off $2 trillion. And the reason why I'm asking you to do this, because you are the one who collected the money and did the crime, and I'm asking you to pay for your crimes this way. And whatever's left of the 500 trillion that was left in government possession to pay out additional crimes and sort out additional crimes, I want you to take a universal census. All this after. Do the census and everything after you pay me. Do not put people in front of me, because people don't have a future unless I extend a date for you to have a future. Listen at it again. God told you, I told her to come home basically since 2012. And I ain't got there yet. And no fires are upon you. If you continue to put people in front of me, threaten me in your propaganda clippings, threaten me by sending your spirit here, I will go there and I will send you back some bubble flames. You understand? You do things my way, not your way. People is not more important than me, because they're nothing but breeders. And your time to breed was given to you by us. Your federal job title, president, judges, was given to us, given to you by us in the book of Judges. You're going to do what I tell you to do? You're going to do how I tell you to do it? Or you're going to be sent in the center of the earth? And the day you ever put a bullet in my body, I don't like your ways. Gunning folk down outside the courts. You know? I don't like your ways. Bringing dogs around. Don't bring no dog around. I don't care if you're looking for somebody else. I don't like it. You're fooling around with your own eternal destination. Don't say nothing about Mr. Mayor Brandon. Well, we want to be with Jesus. I will decide that. I'm going to decide where you're going. You know, you had your funky spirit on when you told me you took $70 million from my cash app and gave it to migrants. You're not to give the migrants anything outside of what I sorted out in the U.S. Census, international census that I'm asking for. You put that $7 million back in my Cash App and you get it over here to my house. Western Union, special delivery, you get it over here safely. Because if you don't, you're going to pay for it eternally. You ain't going to fool with me because you and your weapons, you don't scare me. I see the power, the active power working on my behalf. I'm only sad that they ain't moving fast enough to get rid of you. This is what I'm sad about. Yeah. That's what I'm laying around about because you still up to do some more misconduct. Oh, that's what I'm bedridden about. I want you gone as of September the 12th, 2001, not 2024. Oh, that's what I'm sad about. When you work with a higher power, his time to move, I don't control the speed. Now, that's what I'm falling apart about.